To gasp. Okay, so a gasp, a countable noun. To gasp, a verb. I guess an interjection. Gasp, what happened there? Okay, so as I said, to gasp, to suddenly draw in breath from shock, from surprise, from horror, yeah, from pain. He gasped in surprise. Okay, he gasped for air. Okay, if you're gasping for air, maybe you are having difficulty breathing. You're trying to get enough air. So I ran 500 meters and then I was gasping for breath. Yeah, yeah, he was gasping for air. So there we have to gasp, talking about to breathe very, very rapidly. Okay, you can have this phrase, the last gasp, at the very last moment. So they made a last gasp attempt to succeed. With his last dying gasp, he said, "I love you." And he died. Okay, so that's the last gasp, yeah? The last intake of breath. So to struggle to breathe is going to be your last, is to gasp. The last gasp, the last opportunity, the last moment. We reached an agreement at the last gasp. He was gasping for air. He was panting heavily. Yeah. His head came out of the water and he gasped in a breath of air. Okay. He gasped out her name to say with difficulty in a gasping voice. The last gasp, the last moment before death. Yeah. Okay, so to gasp. Yeah. How did you do that? He gasped with surprise. He gasped to see all the money in my wallet. There was a very loud bang and it made us gasp. Yeah, we all gasped with fear. Everybody gasped when they discovered that I had won the prize. So a gasp as well. Yeah, a sudden intake of breath. The acts of the acrobats were so incredible that everybody gasped to see them. Okay, so to gasp. You could be gasping for something, to really want it. So he, after 3 hours, he was gasping for a cigarette. Yeah, he craved, he really, really wanted it. Okay, so to gasp. Yeah, this word gasp, to catch your breath because you're astonished or in pain or something like that. It's normally not something conscious. It just happens. You catch your breath convulsively. Or to gasp, to breathe in a laboured way. Yeah. He let out a gasp when he saw the snake, a gasp of surprise. Yeah? Okay, so to gasp, a short, quick intake of air. Yeah, because you're shocked. Yeah? When the verdict for the trial came out, there was a gasp in the courtroom. Yeah? An intake of breath. Yeah? You gasp through your mouth when you're shocked. Yeah, and that's the idea. So to gasp, everybody gasped. I think I'm going to give this a 5 in formality. I think you can use this word gasp anywhere. And then as to origin, I think it comes from Old Norse, from gaspa, which means to yawn, to yawn. So it comes from Old Norse. Gaspa, to yawn, or Danish, gispe. Yeah? So, to gasp. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Gasp.